Hey you guys, welcome back to yet another video. This time, no makeup on. Well, I got a little something on my face, but nothing to write home about. Let's start with an update to my Shop My Stash that I did a month ago. So far, I used the majority of these products, damn near all of them. Some of them I'm like, immediately no. Immediately no. So, this is an update to that, and let's get into it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Let's start with the top. The Fenty lip stump paint unveil. I'm sorry. This gotta go. I love this I love the shade as a lip liner. The problem is the shit takes too long to dry. And as a, matte girly, I love using liquid lipsticks as a lip liner, especially when it's brown like this. It's such a nice chocolatey brown. I might have to look for another shade like this, but Buki, it's a hell no for me. And I wish that Colored Rain was still around so I can buy from them directly. So this gotta go. Hikey, this gotta go. The next thing that gotta go is the NYX Lip Lingerie XL. I'm sorry. No. Can't stand the formula. Like, cute colors though, but no, I can't. And I feel like I'm tripping, but I feel like the previous formula in the previous packaging for the lip lingerie was a little bit better. Maybe I'm the delusional one. Maybe the only thing they changed was the packaging, but I don't like it. I don't like it. And who knows? Maybe it's because I got it off of Amazon, but when I swatch it in store, it's the same feeling and stuff. I know it's different from how you put it on your lips, but I'm sorry, I can't do it. So I'm getting rid of all of these to the trash, child. It gotta go. It gotta go. A few things that I'm definitely keeping is, of course, my Can't Stop Won't Stop concealers. I know I have several one, but so far I can only find this one, and I have a few brightening shades. Right? I love this. It won't move. Okay. NYX did their big one for this, but I'm very nervous because NYX, they have a new foundation, right? A soft matte foundation, whatever. It's a little bit in a squeezy tube, and I noticed for a few months, weeks, if not months now, that my local Ultas, both of them, the big one and the small one, because I live in a tiny ass state, right? The Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, I barely see colors, like in all shades. Like, it's very either low in stock. I have to go online. Now, I prefer going online because I feel like I would find my perfect match. I think I have the shade Nutmeg. Is it a perfect match for me? Not necessarily, but I can tweak it to make it better, right? Cool, capiche. But I feel like online there's some in-between shades that I was like, if only they had a good description of this, that way I could like actually buy it. Now it's cheaper online than in store, duh. So I wouldn't mind getting it online. And so then I guess I could just return it if I can get my money back. Cool, capiche. But I'm nervous. Like, they better not get rid of the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. That's a full MAC like foundation, bro. They better not. They better not. Cause one thing about NYX, they be creating some good shit. And then it's like, oh, you like that product? That's so nice. You snatch that shit back from you. And I'm like, bitch, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And I've been peeping, the skin tints and stuff, but it's like, okay, but where's the Can't Stop Won't Stop? I'm telling you, for months I noticed that, like, especially for the deeper shades, duh. But even for like the white sisters, I don't see your shade in store either. And I see the testers, but I don't be seeing the product in store. NYX, don't you ever in your life get rid of that shit.
And I forgot to mention, ever since that video, I've been seeing more and more on my timeline where people are changing, the display for the NYX in store. And I'm not seeing any testers. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is some bullshit. Like, expect more returns. Because if I can't test it out in store just to see what it looks like on my skin tone, best believe I'm returning that shit expeditiously. The fuck?
Okay? You got rid of some good shit back in the day. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so yeah, the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer will stay, and I do have that shade that I will add onto my rotation once we talk about it. But in the meantime, the concealers will stay, all of them. In fact, I kind of want to go back. First of all, I really need to deep clean my place, so that way I can find those concealers and actually use it. So that way I'm not buying duplicates like I accidentally be doing. Right? Cool. Because I know based on my history that I bought that shit. Cool. And I think I mentioned this in the previous video. The Fenty powder foundation. It's cool. Whatever. It does what it do. It does what it do. And I'm okay with it, I feel like it's a little bit light enough where, when my face oxidize as I'm doing my makeup and shit, that I can just kind of lighten it up a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. It's not too in your face, but it's like, perfect. Because like one thing about Fenty foundations, I have to admit that their shade range is a little off. So that's why 360 works, at least for the powder foundation, is like, oh, perfect. I don't have to worry much. Okay? Oh, you probably see it on my the swatch on it. But like I got the Terra Moon Cosmetics Electric Moon, and in my last video I said that that I only swatched it once. I actually used it multiple times in the past. I just didn't film it. It was like back in February, and I did that beautiful look, trying Glisten Cosmetics for the first time, baby. And even like, and it was around the time that I bought the Bella Beauté bar. What is it? It was their Valentine's Day palette that they did a while back. I don't know. I forgot what the palette's called, but I love that palette, bro. And I use that for a lippy. And you see how dark my lip was? I'm going to try to look for the pictures inserted in here. But like, you see how it is? It was this product. And I was like, damn. But you know, you got to put it on for a little bit. I was trying to do some contrast, but then I forgot that it was a lip stain. I was like, oh, it's actually nice. It's actually quite nice. And I did, and I don't know, maybe because it's been a while since I used it, it's not as potent on my skin like it used to be. That's strange. That's suspicious. This is an e.l.f. stain. Baby, it stained it quite up. Like, within like a few seconds. Like I only had it for a few seconds and wiped it off. But baby, and hold up. And see what I mean? Like, when it comes for this Fenty thing, it's smearing. What the fuck, Fenty? I had so much faith in you. But yeah, Terra Moon is staying the Electric Moon, and I think that they're having a sale on some of the glosses because they're getting rid of certain shades, and I think this was one of them. So hey, check it out. Use somebody's you know, code. The JD Glow lip glosses, of course I'm keeping them. Duh. Next. Not much to say. It's sparkly and glittery. I like it. Oh, the Juvia's Place number 7 shade. I got rid of all the other colors I had, and I'm keeping this one as my little contour / bronzer shade. You know, it's very creamy. I feel like depending on what brush you use, you can have the perfect bronze shade, like depending on, but like kind of use a little bit of a light hand. I feel like it depends on your technique. Either way, I'm keeping it because I like it. Okay, next is this brown mascara, the Han All Fix mascara by, what is it? What is it? Andy Rom? What? I don't know, but basically, this brown mascara, this Korean brand mascara, I don't know if you recognize the packaging from the brand, because like, it's like, I wish I kept the box or something. But baby, I'm keeping this. Like, I really like this for like everyday looks, for everyday casual, spicy, neutral looks, like a brown mascara, and it lasts a bit. It lasts long. I don't even fuck with mascara like this. So I'm keeping this, duh. But I'm gonna switch out for the rotation, child. Because I feel like I have another brown mascara somewhere downstairs. So for now, I'm keeping that joint, the fuck. Like I said, while we're on the topic of eyes and stuff, the MAC paint pots, right? So here's the thing. I'm keeping soft ochre. These are old as shit. But laying low, I don't like laying low. Maybe, but I have a lot of hits. I mean, no, I have a lot of misses when it comes for laying low that I do soft ochre, even though I bought them around the same time. But the way that they perform on my eyes, I'm like, laying low looks a little crusty. So yeah, girl. Yeah, I'm getting rid of laying low, but I'm keeping soft ochre. But soft ochre might be on the chopping block also, because maybe because of how old they product are. I just don't see that much issues with soft ochre than I do laying low. Either way.
Bookie, let me just save some time for part 3 of Shop My Stash. But after I filmed this, I filmed a makeup look using soft ochre. After that, I was like, oh no, I'm getting rid of soft ochre. It's probably because it's old as fuck, but I'm just going to use what I got. And until I use it up, that's when I'll buy another soft ochre. But nah, as it is now, it's going to the trash.
Laying low got to go. So be gone. So soft ochre can stay for now, but she is on the chopping block. She needs to wash her neck. Okay. The next marshmallow setting spray is cute or whatever. It's just a setting. Okay, maybe I don't be caring much about setting sprays. I know I should. But yeah, girl, I just use this on top to, like, you know, melt on my powders and stuff, and then go in with either Danessa or One Size. But yeah, girl, it's almost done. It's reaching its last leg. But I'm gonna use these two together, like this to mostly, like, this is like supposed to be a matte finish. Well, I like to use it to, like, really, like, you know, moisturize, like put some moisture back into my face. I kind of got this because of Jessie Woo, and it's kind of a dewy kind of finish. But to be honest with you, I like to, like, when my face feels a little crusty after pounds and pounds of makeup and powder and shit, I like to use this to, like, thank you so much for the moisture. And then I'll probably use this. So for now, this is staying, you know. And I did fuck up this because I poured in my P. Louise one because it was a sample size and I just poured it in. So whatever. I'm pretty sure I fucked up the integrity of that spray. It don't matter. It don't matter to me. So long as it kind of brings back moisture to my face a little bit. Next, Fenty, the blush cream. Here's the thing. Now that I know how to use blush better. Oh, I didn't know I had a flappy thing on. Oh, well, same. But, like, now that I know how to use, you know, blush better now, because back then there was no blush for me. I'm like, you know what? I still appreciate this because even though it barely picks up, if you are scared to use blush, this is the one for you because Surprisingly, this doesn't like really pick up my foundation underneath when I go back on top. Cause like, you know, I like to put this like concealer and stuff. And you know, when I go over it again, when I have to set with powder and stuff and like I lost some of the color, I just pick it back up with the same brush. And since it don't pick up as much, it's like not, you know, taking off the product. And it has like a little bit of a, not a shine. I don't see any mica or like glitter or something, but like kind of like a dewiness, just a smidge, just a little tiny bit when I put it on top of the powders after I lost the color. But yeah, girl, Fenty is staying. Will I get more colors? Probably not, because I'm so obsessed with the Nessa Myrix. But yeah, girl, you get to stay. Next! Elf. I feel like I can find better products like this. I will not buy Charlotte Tilbury. I don't really care about Charlotte Tilbury like that. And I do have duplicates of this, so to be honest with you, I could just get rid of this. Because I bought the duplicate by accident, thinking I had a different shade. Turns out I had it the whole time. I don't really care much about this. High key, I could get rid of the Elf and just keep my Juvia's Place, so if anything, yeah, girl, this gotta go. I don't really care much about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I've been using it a while, and it's like, I still don't care about you. It is slightly lighter than my Juvia's Place, but nah, I'll just stick with my Juvia's Place, to be honest with you. So that can go. So next, we got these NYX glosses. Well, it's the Milky, and I only got 2 shades in these. And I like these. They're keeping. It's just a random gloss. I do like the undertone of this. It's like a grayish type of shade. Milky. Like, I like this. I like the undertone of this. So I'm definitely keeping. And, you know, as a black girl, you can never have enough brown. You can never have enough brown. So, yeah, baby girl. Like, this is staying in. This is definitely staying in. I like the glosses. Yeah, girl. The Too Faced Child. I'm not keeping this shit. I'm not keeping it. Like, it was good. Like, here's the thing, right? When I bought, like, I mentioned it in my last video that when I had the foundation, I bought the wrong shade and I bought the concealers around that shade, right? Cool. Cool beans. Fucked up back then, but still. But when I showed my sister that, I was like, you know what? Because she's the one who found my right shade, and I've been going off of that ever since, right? In most of these brands, because she's really good at it. She said, you know what? Even though you have the wrong foundation shade, you did a really good job at correcting the offness of the shade to the point that it looks natural on you. I was like, damn, really? I'm that good? So it boosted up my confidence, but I'm still not keeping this. I'm getting rid of all of these concealer shade. To be honest with you, I don't think I'll see myself buying anything from Too Faced anytime soon. You know, maybe if I go into the store with my sister and see. But to be honest with you, I got rid of most of my Too Faced stuff to begin with. Even the first palette that I ever bought from them. Got rid of that shit. It's time for, I'm going to give my concealers to my sister. So, I'm keeping it just to give to her. So, all the shades too. Black Radiance. So, I'm keeping one, but getting rid of the other. I'm keeping Cafe. And I'm going to see if she wants Black Coffee. Like, it's cool, whatever, for maybe eyeshadow. Who needs this big-ass eyeshadow plan? Plus, I have the other shades of bronzers from the Juvia's Place duos that I decided to use as my big-ass eyeshadow pans. I don't need this one. I mean, it's nice, it's cheap, you get to keep, yeah. But, like, this is cool for, like, maybe contour. To, like, set your contour and stuff. See, now I'm changing my mind. Like, maybe I should keep it for my contours and stuff. But I've been bronzing a lot lately. Oh, no. You know what? I'm going to keep it for now. I'm going to keep playing with it before she gets here. And see how it is to set my contour. Because it's more cooler in tone. And obviously this is more of a bronzer shade. And what I like to do, okay? Speaking of another product that I mentioned in the last one is the Haus Labs Chocolate Opal highlighter. Obviously, this is dark bright for me. However, I kind of want to swatch it on my sister's skin. But like, however, I like this on top of after I set my bronzer with like a powder, whether it's this powder or Juvia's Place powder, I like to go over it with this, with the same brush, like swirl it around, okay, and like just set around the same areas as the bronzer because I've been wanting a dewy, glowy look lately, but make it matte. Honey, I love this. Like, mix it in with your bronzer. It's like chef kiss. So yeah, Haus Lab is definitely staying. Surprisingly, I hadn't tried. I have Fire Opal, but I have yet to use Fire Opal. So I will be using Fire Opal. Not now. You know what? I'll probably add that. I will add it to the rotation. But yeah, for now, Black Coffee is on the chopping block, but she might be shaved. She might be saved. I just need to put in my contour shade instead of a bronzer shade to see how it works. But Cafe is definitely staying. It's definitely staying. Next, my Fenty lip stains. Oh yeah, baby, they're staying. The fuck? These are powerful as fuck. Was it really limited edition? Because I'm gonna be sad when this runs out. This is powerful, child. Honey, I got the purple one. I got the Fuchsia Flex one. The Fuchsia Wife. Yeah. And Gem and I. Oh my god. These are good. Hold up. Let me tell you something. So this is what? This is Gem and I. Bro, you see that purple? Sometimes I like to use lip stains as a base for whatever lip product I'm going to put on top. so that was more potent. And this is Future Wife. Bro, intense. Their stains are crazy. You think I'm getting rid of this shit? Hell no. Keeping this joint. Keeping that joint. Another Daily gloss. Keeping. Duh. Tower 28 gloss. Honey, it's just a gloss. I'm keeping it. Just something to throw into my purse. You know? Which one? It smells old as hell though. So I might have to get rid of that just because. But like, cashew? Oh yeah, girl. Ooh. Ooh. It is old as hell. Listen, I'm keeping it. Oh well. Oh fucking well. Argue with your mama. And it's been in my car those hot summers. Listen, I'm still keeping it, okay? Mind your business. Even though I'm telling you my business, mind it. Minted Cosmetic. I'm so glad that they're back. I see them on TikTok now. Of course, I might go back in for a few shades because there were some shades that I saw in Ulta that I swatched because they only had the testers and no restock in sight. I will be buying some. And now that it's underneath the same ownership, like Minted Cosmetics and Beauty Bakery, and I love me some Beauty Bakery lip whips, you know, their liquid lipsticks. High key, once I found a shade to replace this from Beauty Bakery, oh honey, I'm getting rid of this shit immediately because this shit dries too slow to dry. But I still remember the formulas for my Beauty Bakery, and I ran out of it because I keep using it as my lip liner. Bro, that was it toasted marshmallow? No, it was something else. Either way, I love that shit. And when they went out of business, I was so sad. But now that they're back and underneath the same management as this, bitch, bet, expect Beauty Bakery on my timeline. Elf. Now, this was the one that was powerful enough. So, but you know what? I'm not really fucking with Elf like that, to be honest with you. And plus, this Berry Queen, it kind of looks just like, I mean, it actually looks closer to Gemini. So, if anything, I do prefer Fenty. And I guess if I ever run out of the Fenty, Elf is there. But to be honest with you, I could always find another stain. You know what? You know what? I never tried Glisten Cosmetics, their stains. And they have some unique colors. I just saw this white girl swatch like the gray, the green, the blues. I was like, wait, there's a gray lip stain? Sign me up. You know what? Glisten Cosmetics, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go get me some stains from them. And you know what? Elf, kiss my ass. Okay? The lip vinyls. I had the green one. I literally had the green one. I don't know where I put the green one, but this one is, you can't get it nowhere anymore. If you can, it's probably old as hell. But like I said, NYX be coming out with some good shit and then get rid of it. This was their lip gloss, Lip Vital. Bro, these were heat. Talk about pigment. This one is called Rebel. And I also have the green one somewhere. Baby. This is a blue. This is a blue. This is blue gloss. You see how shiny it is, thick it is. Oh my God. It's so impactful. I honestly regret not getting more shades, but I was a broke high school student back then. I'm pissed. But you know what? I have faith. Because Blend Bunny, when they came out for their collection, for the Haunt Me collection, they had those glosses that I'm like, wait a minute, is that a potential dupe for the NYX lip vinyl? For the Strictly vinyl? If it is, whatever collection that they come out with that certain gloss, that super like pigmented gloss, you can expect me to buy that shit from Blend Bunny. But I'm keeping these. No, this is not only makeup history, but some good ass gold right here. I'm gonna have to pry it off my dead body. The fuck? Okay, next, of course, Unearthly glosses. I'm keeping both of them. You know, the only gripe for Admire is that I wish, and maybe because, you know, I'm darker skinned, but when it comes for this, I wish it had some more pigment so that way it can like kind of color correct certain shades. Because the lip oil, it's a dark purple, but the way it color corrects certain shades when I mix it in with other lipsticks on my face, on my lip that day, it makes it darker. It makes it like more sultry, even though it's just a lip oil. And this is very, obviously it's a very lilac kind of milky shade. Even on me, you barely see it. But if it had a hint of more pigment, kind of like how Robert Welsh did his collab with Blend Bunny and how he has the green gloss, I need this, but in the purple format. This same color, but make it more pigmented. Please and thank you. And mind you, I don't even own that, but I see how other people use it. I like that. I like that idea. But like, I need this. And as a purple girly, I want it more pigmented. But I'm keeping it, duh. And I think last but not least, Powdered Donuts from Clarity Cosmetics. I'm keeping it. I like this for creative looks, especially now. Maybe, oh, it smells good though. Even after like a good half, right? But yeah, girl, like, I like this for like creative looks. Like, you could use powder or whatever, but still, I fucks with it. I fucks with it a lot. Now, this is the part where I get into stuff that I'm going to like, you know, add on to my rotation. So give me a moment. All right, I'm back with quite a bit of products, okay? So here's what I'm adding to my rotation. I got technically 2 foundations, but like 3 different shades in one thing. Like I said, let's start with what I have here. Let's start with Terra Moon Cosmetics. They have the shade Lotus Moon, and I feel like this was from my very first ever purchase from Moon Cosmetics. I didn't use it since, and it's a beautiful purple. Obviously, it kind of looks discolored, but it's very pigmented. Dear God. Look how dark this. You see how Fenty just lasted, child? Anyway, so it's very a dark purple, child. A very dark purple. Okay, so yeah, this is adding to the rotation. I told you I found some more NYX, but at first I thought about adding the Sephora Best Skin Ever. They since changed the formula, like I said, and I feel like it's because of what's going on in the EU and how, you know, these brands, they don't want to have two different factories making two different products that is technically have different ingredients to send to the US and then to the EU. So I understand why they're changing their stuff, but it pisses me off. So, but I still have the concealer shade. Will I add this? This is 35N. I could use this to spot correct, but I'm going to continue using my NYX, and I'll probably save this for next time. I'm going to keep this in mind. So for now, it's not going. So boom. So I told you I did find some more NYX. So NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealers are definitely staying in my rotation, but I did find quite a few. I found Golden, I found Cappuccino, and I noticed that while I was digging, I found duplicates. Duh. And of course, Walnut, and the super pale shade for my brightening shade. So yeah, it's staying in. So technically I have like 5 different shades from NYX. So let me put it into my makeup bag and I'll organize it later, child. Let's start with quite a few. Should I start with? No. Okay, so then we have One Size Beauty. I only got one full size product from One Size Beauty, and it's the Sweet Honey. I don't think it's my shade. Let's open it up. Well, if I go in with a very light hand and pat it out, we'll use it. And I know how the formula works. So yeah, it's going to be added to my rotation. I need to find a place to put it, but for now, boom. Kadoosh. Okay. And we got a few fun shades for blushes, so that way I know what to do. I already have, I think I only own 2 About Face blushes, and one of them that I'm showing you right now is Raunchy. It's such a nice shade, child, for my skin tone, but like, oh, and I hadn't used this in a while. It's a cream blush, and oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna have fun with this. This is so nice though. You can barely see it, but like, you see it. It's a nice orange tone. I feel like orange is a nice everyday color, and for that, I could set with the NYX Buttermelt blush. I haven't used it since I bought it. And this one is the more shimmery, the glowy finish. So and since I want it to be more glowy, I feel like this one, which one is this? This one is a glowy finish. This is Sooner the Better Shimmering Tangerine. Oh, I feel like these two together would smack, okay? And then another NYX Buttermelt. I realized I have 5, but I can't find all 5. I see 3. I don't even see where the first one I found. I found these digging around. But this one is a matte, and this is All the Better. And this is an electric fuchsia. Hold on, let me. Ooh. Am I 100% sure that this is? I mean, it looks shimmery. Maybe it's just a finish from the look of it. Ooh. You see that shit? Okay, we'll see. Because, you know, I did say I wanted a more kind of shimmery lilac. Well, I wanted more lilacs into my stuff. So let me just. Oh, so nice on the tone, bro. And clearly I'm going to have to go in with a very light hand. But you see that shit? But like, bro, this is crazy. And that stain is still staining. Ain't that something? Another blush for every single day stuff would be the MAC Lovejoy. I hadn't used it since I bought it. Tragic, ain't it? I need to take inventory. I wanted to do what, who is it? Project Love Pan on Instagram. I'll try to look for her stuff. I'm going to do like the same thing as her and try to look for all my stuff and like, but this is like an everyday blush shade, I feel like, for me. And it has a little bit of a slight glow to it. It's kind of brownish in tone, and look at it. This is a nice everyday shade. These are more for fun colors and stuff. So this is more for everyday stuff. And it has a slight glow to it. Like you know? So yeah, that's adding to my rotation. And speaking of MAC, I got 2 MAC products, face products, besides the blush I'm using. And I got 2. So this one is the Dark Golden Mineralizing Skin Finish Natural. And this is the shade Dark Golden. And this one, as you can see, I used it the last makeup look I did. Bro, just to like brighten things. I'm trying to take a break from Black Radiance because I've been using that shit to death. So, and this is very, honey, I keep digging in. It's like, is it showing up on my skin? Hello? But yeah, it was made that way. And then, of course, now in the previous video, I did show the NW43, but I do have NW40 that matches my foundation that's behind. And it's the foundation that I have from MAC right now. That's like my shade actually. Is also NW40, but it's in the glow finish kind of foundation, not the like Studio MAC, not the matte one, right? Cool beans. Another But while we at it, while we're talking about complexion products, so I got 3 foundations, 2 from the same brand and 1 from NYX. So I got this NYX. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking for putting it in a jar like this, but this one, I think I was trying to mix it in to make it my perfect shade because I do have the LA Girl mixers, and I was trying to experiment with because I have the other jar downstairs that I think is my shade that I mixed in perfectly, but I'm not too sure. But either way, this is the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade 16.5 Nutmeg. So I'm gonna use my other NYX stuff to fix that joint. And I have 2 foundations from Yummy Skin. I do not have it in like the original format because at the time these were on sale, but not the regular foundation in the full package. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just use a tool to like apply it to my face. A sale is a sale. So I got 2 of them. Okay, and this one, I got the shade 14W. I realized 14W was a little too dark for me. I feel like maybe 14W is maybe, if I went outside more often, 14W would be my shade, but I feel like all year round, 15N is my shade. In fact, the more I hold these up, I can feel that I've been using 14N more often than this one, because this feels more heavy. So that's it for like foundations. For a nice glowiness to it, I could use the Juvia's Place shade number 5. Which one is this? Does it have a name? Child, just Juvia's. It's the glowy one. Okay, it is the glowy one. I still don't like the smell of these though, but it is a glowy one. I guess I could use it as a mixer in. It's not as glowy as the Elf, but I don't really like Elf right now, so Elf has got to go. And it's very I wish it had more shimmer, you know, but I will be using this instead of the Elf, to be honest. Okay, and maybe I could go for something a little bit lighter, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to spend another $15 or $18 out for however much it costs, right? Now I have something I need to get rid of, and that is a Fenty sample size of the shade Honey, baby. I don't think this will ever fit me. What the actual fuck? No. No, what was I thinking back then? I bought this when I thought I was the shade for 20. This gotta go. That's gotta go. I could give it to my sister, but it's old as hell. I'm not doing that to my sister. Okay. Speaking of About Face, another About Face product is the paints. I think I have every matte shade, but I'm trying to wean off of the Nessamerics. And I already have, I'm just showing you one color because I used it recently, but bro, I need to incorporate this. Because, you know, it is, what's the price difference? I think these are cheaper than the Nessamerics one. But both of them are matte for the most part, because I always prefer the matte versus the shimmers. That's just me. Yeah, girl. An eyebrow product I'm adding into my rotation. I only use one eyebrow product for real. Back when I did have eyebrows, I did have, you know, multiple brow products, but it's just freebie that was given to me from C Beauty. But yeah, girl, that's just to like make fake stuff, you know, fake lashes or something. Another blush, another everyday blush in case I get tired of the one from MAC. This is the big blush from Black Radiance, Toasted Almond. Baby. Okay, let's watch it underneath here. It's very, in fact, these look the same. In fact, this looks like more of a more matte finish versus that one is more, the MAC one is more of a glow. You see? They're kind of the same tone, it's just a smidge deeper. So this is Toasted Almond. I will be adding this to my everyday rotation as like everyday colors. So I'll probably use that for like a good 2 weeks and then try the MAC for, actually, yeah. So, I'm still not done, child. I'm still not done. And just as, you know, a lip exfoliator, I got 2 e.l.f. products that are old as hell that I need to use up. Mascara. So before I brought the other one, there was this brown one. I don't even know which brand this is from. Hero and Make or something. Baby, this is Long and Curl Mascara, Advanced Film. It comes in this packaging. I'm pretty sure you recognize it. I can see the original packaging before you take it out the stuff. But this is a brown mascara one and it's curly. So this is going to be added to my rotation. I don't know. I forgot if it's waterproof. I don't know what it is. But this is shade 2. And I see numbers A42. I don't know if that really counts, but whatever. I got several Revlon lipsticks for everyday shades that could rotate between each other. I got the shade Mink. And I clearly like Mink a lot because I found a duplicate of Mink in my stuff. So, and then I also have... So Mink is a cream. And that is $6.71. Let's do some swatches, actually. So that's Mink. I don't know if they changed the formula. It smells old, but, you know, I just went with the one that looked used the most. And these 2 are the Pearl finishes. And that is 103 Caramel Glaze and then 300 Coffee Bean Caramel Glaze right here. For, like, a more... Because, you know, some frosted shades are coming in. Back into rotation, you know. Since they're trying to bring back some old makeup. And this is, of course, Coffee Bean. Coffee Bean looks like... Well, kind of looks like Mink. But a more pearlescent finish. So... Hey, everyday shades throwing in there. A brand I'm also adding in that's old as hell is, of course, Colored Rain. I have two shades. I have the shade Ivy and the shade Honey Mustard. I feel like Honey Mustard would be a nice mixer for those fall shades, you know? I definitely should have brought this out during fall, but it is what it is. So these are some fun, funky colors for like colorful looks. I'm going to keep them in until I use them because I know how they work. So I trust Colored Rain. I'm just putting it back into my rotation. Speaking of, how could I forget? A concealer is Fawn from LA Girl. Girl, this was just like how they be sticking us with certain shades. Fawn was the everyday girl. I don't know if it will match with my skin tone, but we'll try it one day. I know it's a lot, child. Then a random sample. These are everyday colors that I could easily use, but this is from Mario. This is a sample size from Mocha Glow. I know it came in a duo, but I can't find the other duo for now. Everyday shade for now. I never really tried. Anyways, then, how could I forget? Another everyday shade. I know. Is the Rare Beauty Honesty. Baby, I was looking through myself. I was like, I forgot I had this. So, yeah, girl. It's a cute little everyday shade, you know, for spicy neutral looks, you know. And, of course, this is kind of new. This is my Kimchi Almost Catfish, that white powder. I'm going to use this for my brightening under eye instead of my Mitchell stuff. Instead of using, for my makeup prep, I've been using this a lot. But I'm like, let this stick with my skin prep. And with my skincare and use this instead. Baby, this is the Yummy Skin Moisture Repair Balm Serum. This is what I have on my face right now because I was about to do makeup, but baby, my phone's about to die and I'm hungry. So we're going to have to see that for the morning. Yeah, girl, when I be skipping out on my skincare routine, I'll be putting this on, but I'm like, you know what? Let's switch this out and keep this one. Speaking of prep, I'm going to continue using the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer, whatever, but since I'm into this glowy kind of kick, I'm using this from Milk. It's the Hydro Grip Glow Primer plus something new that I have, but that's something new, not something that was old, you know. And this old ass sample that I never used from Anastasia Beverly Hills is an eye primer, so I'm gonna use that for now. Speaking of mascara that I am switching out, instead of using the e.l.f. one that's also a tubing mascara, I'm gonna use this new one that's new to myself because I'm just not feeling. It's the e.l.f. is decent, it's whatever, but the first impression got me, so I'm adding this to the rotation so I can use it more often. Let me quickly move on. This eyeliner this is called the Immortal Eyeliner from Unearthly Cosmetics, and it's a shade Tears. Hold up. Oh my god, bitch. This is impressive. Okay. I'm sorry. This is cute. Real cute. Hold up. It's definitely multi-chrome and a bit flaky, but hey. Use that what you will. Speaking of, what is this? Caption. Okay. One more thing. I have a strong feeling that this is either from Hard Candy or Wet n Wild. Whoever had the Astrology lip gloss, this is the shade Scorpio. And I'm almost positive it's either Hard Candy or Wet n Wild. I have to look it up. But either way, this is such a nice purple. Bitch. Hold on, let me swatch it right next to it. It's so nice. Oh, that's hell, but, and I know I had the shade Leo and Capricorn. I was getting the colors, and I had the shade Cancer. I don't know where them bitches are at. Basically, I was trying to get my big three plus my MC colors. I wasn't a huge fan of Capricorn because I feel like they do us Capricorn so wrong. So wrong! I don't like that. Okay, now we got, actually, I'm pretty sure I have more shades, but added to the rotation because remember, I'm getting rid of the Fenty Stunner lip paint. I have a few things from the lip bar. You know, since that 2016 makeup is coming back. This one, let's start with the colorful one. This one is called It Girl. I don't know how, this is like a nice hot pink shade. Can't wait to use that. I don't know, ooh. When I get my hands on that palette. I think you know what, I feel like if you're a part of the makeup community, you know which palette I'm talking about. Then I got the shade Savage. And I do know I have a few purple shades from them. But yeah, girl. This is the shade Savage. Let's watch that underneath. I mean, it's a brown shade, but it has some reddish undertones. I don't really like brown shades with reddish undertones unless I'm wearing a red lippy as my lip liner, you know? That's not my thing. But I'm going to use it because it's dark enough, but this is a shade that I would use for like red lippies. Or even orange lipstick, you know? Peachy tone lipstick. That's what I would use it for. Because, you know, I feel like red and orange go well together. So, yeah. And this one is called Naturalista. I feel like this is more like my tone. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, hold the bean. Oh, how could I forget? This is the next cheek. This is another fun color I could use. Child, let's just watch it here. Another fun color I could use, basically, instead of the Nessa Max. But anyways, let's, after mixing shit up, let's swatch this underneath. I mean, it's not the exact, but I like tones like those, you know? It's definitely not the exact same one. But I fucks with it. I fuck with Naturalista. So for now, I'm gonna keep this just so I can find my dupe. Okay? I'm just carrying that joint around. So yeah, girl. I think that's it. That's everything for my shop, my stash, what I'm gonna use next. So yeah, girl. Let's show me what you got in your stash. But at least I have plenty of options to choose from, so that way I don't get bored. Because I don't know how they can stick to just one product. Well, I can see why, because I'd be sticking to the Nessa Marks, but I'm trying to, like I said, not be like a crack addict. And I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. I apologize. I apologize. There's just one more product that I forgot to show you, and that is NBA Cosmetics. I bought this these were one of my first purchases from the brand, and this is their iridescent palette. I like how small it is, but yeah, girl, I'll just use this as like my little iridescent. But I noticed it has different finishes. I'm not about to swatch all of it, but yeah, you get the picture. This won't be added to my eyeshadow looks and shit like that. So yeah, girl, that is it. Y'all enjoy your night. I'm going to eat my food, and adios until next